Okay guys, today, Thursday, working on some skill stuff. So we're gonna work on some pull-up variations. You guys have kipping pull-ups, butterfly pull-ups, chest to bar, and even if you guys can, doing bar muscle-ups or ring muscle-ups, okay? We won't get too much into ring and bar muscle-ups right now, but I'll talk to you guys a little bit about some kipping technique and some butterfly technique we can work on. The goal today is just practice, so it shouldn't be too fatiguing. You shouldn't feel exhausted after doing this 10 minutes. It should just be practice, working on some technique, okay? The first thing we wanna focus on when we guys are doing kipping is focus on upper body movement. So we're gonna hang from the bar, okay? Instead of swinging our feet immediately, we're gonna try to move our upper body first. So we're gonna push head and shoulders through, and then head and shoulders back. And just kind of start to generate this nice smooth kip, okay? And from that kip, we'll start to work on some kipping pull-ups, okay? The next step would be just make that kip a little bit bigger. We're gonna press ourselves away from the bar a little bit. At the back of that kip, we're gonna try to bring our hips up into the bar. So I'll show you what that looks like. I'm gonna kip, okay? In that backswing, we're gonna make that a little bit bigger. And then my hips are out front. And I'm gonna pop my hips up towards the bar. As I pop my hips, I'm gonna pull myself toward the bar, okay? For some of you guys, that might be a little hard to do right out of the gate. So a way you can kind of scale that down is with the band. I would just throw one foot in the band here. It kind of just takes some load off. And you can practice that same technique with the hips and pull, and just makes it a little bit easier with the band, okay? So there's your kipping pulls for you. Butterfly pull-ups, these are pretty hard. I would recommend being able to do like a good amount of kipping pull-ups before you get into butterfly. But the first step on butterfly is just to hang, and you want to try to make small circles with your shoulders. So you're going to pull yourself up and just start to make small circles. And then you can make that a little bit bigger until you're working into full butterfly pull-ups. But just start really small and work on that strict movement first, and then you start to build up into bigger movements, okay? And that's our work for today, and then we'll go into our workout. Alrighty guys, first part of today's workout is a little bit of just like kind of strength bodybuilding work. So it's not really for time, I just want you to move through it, try to go as heavy as possible and with really good form and technique. The first one is gonna be 10 walking lunges. It's up to you guys kind of how you wanna load these. They should be weighted. So you can get a couple dumbbells, you can farmer carry, you can put them on your shoulders, okay? But we're gonna be just walking lunges, taking a step, and we'll be stepping through, okay? 10 heavy lunges. Once you guys finish that, you'll get a couple dumbbells, probably heavier than these. And we do some RDLs. So you'll pick it up off the ground, like this. The goal here is just soft knees, and you wanna push your hips back, just so you feel like your hamstrings start to stretch, okay? Back nice and straight, and then you're gonna stand. Okay, the goal is not to touch the ground. It's just to bend over as far as you can while keeping your back straight and pulling back up, okay? 10 of those with a nice slow lower. So lower down for about 3 seconds, come back up, 10 of those. We're gonna finish with 20 hollow rocks. So you guys will lay on the floor here, okay? Try to push your back into the floor with your stomach so your back's nice and flat, hands over your head, and just small rocks. Get 20 of these. If these are really tough, you can tuck your knees in, bring your hands forward, and then much easier to rock here. 20 of those, okay? Once we finish 3 rounds of that, we're gonna rest just real quick and go right into our Metcon. Alrighty guys, 15 minutes here on the Metcon. Okay, obviously this is much faster pace. You should be moving, should be breathing. So we got 10 lateral jumps over the PVC pipe. You kind of see how we set it up. Just a PVC pipe, a plate on the top. Normal height box, 24 for the guys, 20 for the ladies. You're gonna be facing your box, so it's probably the best way. Make sure there's some room so you're not gonna kick your box when you jump, but you're just gonna jump laterally over your PVC pipe and jump back, okay? Every jump is a rep. You'll do 10 of those, okay? So you're just facing side to side. Try not to jump this way, okay? We jump this way a lot, so we're trying to work on jumping sideways a little bit more. Cool? After you're done with that, we're gonna move over to the sled. We got 50-foot sled push, okay? The weight here is gonna be kind of dependent on where you're pushing the sled, if it's inside or outside or at Culver or at Venice. So I would recommend probably like 2 45-pound plates for the guys and maybe 1 for the ladies, and see how that feels. it should be a weight you can move without having to stop. You're just moving down for 25 feet and back 25 feet, okay? Once you're done with that, we got 10 reps of ring rows. So you guys can come over here, jump on a set of rings. What I want you guys to really focus on your ring rows is pulling all the way up to your chest. So when you're sitting back here, okay, we're gonna pull, touch our chest to the top and come back down. The farther you step back, the easier it gets. So if you're back here, they're pretty easy. And if you move your feet farther down, much more challenging. So find something that's a little bit challenging for 10, touch your chest to the top. Okay, the last thing we have is a 50-foot carry with the sandbag. So when you guys pick up the sandbag, a couple ways to pick it up is you guys are gonna put your fingers underneath it and kind of roll it into one hand, then roll it into the other hand. Then you're gonna get your back nice and straight. We're gonna lift it and set it on our legs. And then you can wrap it up with your hands, stand up all the way, and then go for your walk, okay? So one more time, just kind of roll it into your hands here, back nice and straight, onto your legs, wrap, stand, and walk, okay? Again, should be a little bit challenging, a little bit heavy. Find a sandbag that you can hang on to for the whole 50-foot carry. And we're gonna do that for 15 minutes. Should be fun, all right? We'll see you guys later.